President Adama Barrow on Friday presided over the swearing-in ceremony of members of the Victims Reparation Commission, including the appointment of Dr. Badara Rum as chairperson and Aissatou Ndaw as the vice chair. The move marks a significant step in the Gambia's transitional justice journey, which aims to address the grievances of victims of the past human rights violation during the regime of exiled former President Yahya Jammeh. Reporter Khadijat Jallo tells us more of that in this report.
In a ceremony held at the State House, President Adama Barrow presided over the swearing-in of the newly approved members of the Victims Reparation Commission, in line with the provisions of the Victims Reparation Act 2024. The President administered the oath of office and the oath of secrecy to Dr. Badara Rum, who will now serve as the chairperson of the Commission, and to Aissatou Ndaw, who assumes the role of vice chairperson. The other commissioners sworn in include Abdou A. Mane, Dr. Babu Dafay, Safiatou Touré, and Ibu Fayenjai, bringing the total number of commissioners to 7. The ceremony followed the National Assembly's approval of the appointments on December 19, 2024, after a thorough vetting process by the Public Appointments Standing Committee. The committee highlighted that the selected candidates were found to be suitably qualified based on their experience, credentials, and alignment with the requirements of the Reparation Act. Victims of the Jammeh regime had blamed the Barrow government for what they described as lack of political will in the implementation of the TRRC recommendations. However, this latest development could be viewed as a sign of hope for the victims who have been persistently yearning for justice and reparations. Delivering his inaugural statement as the newly appointed chairperson of the Victims Reparation Commission, Dr. Badara Rum commended the government for its commitment to transitional justice. He describes the establishment of the commission as a clear demonstration of the government's dedication to accountability, healing, and national reconciliation.
In 2016, the Gambia embarked on a comprehensive transitional justice process by establishing the Truth and Reconciliation Reparations Commission, the TRRC. The TRRC's mandate was to uncover the truth, promote accountability, and recommend measures for reparation and institutional reforms. The Commission submitted its report in November 2021, outlining 265 recommendations. Out of those 265 recommendations, government in a white paper accepted 263 of them. This is a clear manifestation of the political will and commitment on the side of your government for the implementation of justice, reparation, and reconciliation measures in the Gambia. Your Excellency, although reparations are a very important attribute of the transitional justice process, it must not be seen as merely compensating victims for their sufferings. The process must also be seen as being transformative. That is, it is designed to restore dignity, promote healing, and prevent recurrence of past atrocities.
Meanwhile, President Adama Barrow remarks reaffirm his government's commitment to justice. He says following the TRRC's report, all individuals implicated in wrongdoing would either be removed from office or prosecuted in accordance with the law.
You will recall that from 2019 to 2021, the Gambia's Truth Reparation Commission investigated various human rights violations committed by the former regime from July 1994 to January 2017. The TRRC had directly from over 390 witnesses, many of whom were victims and survivors of those violations. In its final report, the TRRC concluded that grave human rights violations and crimes were committed in the country during the 22-year period of the former regime. Following the submission of the TRRC's report, my government committed itself to ensuring that all persons responsible for the reported wrongs and crimes be either removed from office, banned from holding public office, or prosecuted in accordance with the law.
The newly sworn-in Victims' Reparation Commission is expected to play a pivotal role in advancing reparative justice for victims of human rights abuses, one of the cornerstone recommendations of the Truth, Reconciliation and Reparations Commission during the swearing-in ceremony. The chairperson of the commission, Dr. Barrow, assured President Barrow that he and his fellow commissioners will carry out their responsibilities with diligence, integrity, and fairness in full accordance with the Victims' Reparation Act 2023. In November 2021, President Barrow received the TRRC reports, and his government has since issued a white paper vowing to implement over 90% of the recommendations. But the government's slow implementation of the Truth Commission's report continued to instigate concerns in some quarters. For African News, Khadija Tujalo.